and it is foggy. I don't think that's necessarily going to change anything for the enemies that spawn around here, but there are definitely some powerful enemies that spawn only during fog, so be a little careful about it. But around here I should be fine. I should be. We just got ogre bunnies to take on. There's 3, so we're off to a good start. Peerless going. Gale Slash, Electric Gutbuster. Let's go for a Blossom Dance. Why not? 1, 2, and 3. And he eventually landed it. Yeah, these guys, not the toughest. There are bunnies after all. Like I said, I should be able to handle them as is. Dunban's one of the ones that I first reorganize all his arts on. We're getting to the point where I might consider doing that pretty soon, where I can line everything up so I just go 1, 2, 3, that kind of thing. But for the time being, I don't have everything that I like, so we'll just kind of leave it as is. All right, now let's hope that there's 5 more ogres up here. There is another ether up here. So they did respawn here.
Don't let a single one escape.
Nope, not a single one. No chain attack. Yeah, pull from one. I didn't get that one perfect because I was thinking about other things, but did get that all right. All right, I think that we're ready for the Serene Heart now. No, there we go. Or we could just win. Or we could just win. All right, we're up to 4 now. Yeah, definitely enough have spawned up here. 2 more over here. Just like instant topple. That is what Dunban is good for. Hopefully we don't aggro the ones over there. Hopefully you hit the right one with that. You know, this party isn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, but then again, we are fighting some relatively weak enemies. But yeah, 2 tanks and a healer, not necessarily the best party composition, just as a general rule. Although Dunban does have a lot of DPS.
No mercy. Okay, let's sort this out nice
and once again, instant topple. I guess we could go for that. I mean, he doesn't really have a big hit attack just yet. Now let's switch over to this one. That wild swing, so good against multiple enemies. So I end up using Ryan a lot for attacks against large groups. Alright, and there's number 8. Doesn't take too long to kill 8 ogre bunnies, but it's still... Oh! We get a vision, even though Shulk's not in the main party. She said we can trade 4 pieces of bunny ascent wood for it. We only need a few more. Considering that's the first one that I picked up, and I just killed 8. I don't like my chances of getting a lot of those. Bunny ascent wood, you said? Alright, now it's time to return to Zazadan, and this is one of the reasons Ooh, it's nighttime. It's very pretty at night, but once again, if I get into a fight, things can go south very quickly. Zazadan's one of those characters that I don't like doing stuff for because he's not right next to a warp point, right? Just like the Traveler's Rest on Bionis' leg, this requires me to run for a substantial amount of time every time I want to go back and talk to him. And we didn't even go all the way back to the warp point. And it still feels like a substantial amount of running just to get to Zazadan. There, I cleared it out. You happy, Zazadan? You killed them for Zazadan? Zazadan really, really happy. Don't worry about it. It was nothing. That's right. You'd have done the same for us. No, he wouldn't. Don't put ideas in his head like that. He is not a good person, Charla. But Zazadan feel like he forgot something important. Never mind. This to say thank you. Please take. You have cleared the monsters, but something still seems to be bothering Zazadan. Yeah, it does. 3,200 gold, 680 experience, swept gear, and agility up too. We're getting there. Has anybody learned an art? I probably should check. Either way, though, Zazadan has another quest. Any surprise there? Dunban comments on this one, so we have him in the party already. Oh, you can help Zazadan. There's another monster that want to eat Zazadan, a flying monster. That is indeed a problem. Yes, I agree. Zazadan really not want all this trouble. Flying monster even badder than Bunny as you killed. It will come eat Zazadan. Zazadan's still not feeling well. Zazadan in big danger. You all out killing Bunnyas must have seen big flying monster. You should have thought we kill flying monster for friend Zazadan. That is some interesting logic. I doubt that a Holmes would arrive at the same conclusion. Zazadan no care about that. This big monster wants to kill Zazadan. It looks as if we have no choice. Will you tell us the name of this monster that is out to get you? Sunlight Fake on Baron Moor. Zazadan want you to kill it. It should be easy for you. And so we have a new quest. We've already done it. But Sunlight Fake, until you are high enough level that he doesn't aggro on you all the time, you'll be killing him a lot. He just shows up right around Silent Obelisk. Zazadan has told you that there is a flying monster that also wants to eat him. Kill this monster to alleviate Zazadan's fears. But he respawns all the time. This is Zazadan still in danger. In order to get this one started, you had to have completed Zazadan in danger. So, hooray. Defeat Sunlight Fake in the area of Baron Moor in Saltoro Marsh, only at daytime. 4,500 gold, 850 experience, swept gauntlets, and HP up 2 for completing that. Zazadan knew you would help. Zazadan so happy, thank you. Not a problem. Consider it done. Just what I'd expect from the legendary hero Dunban. Such flattery. I'll be needing some of that recovery ether of yours, as well as something else. Just a thought. Keep it in mind for later. Alright, so we have ourselves another quest. Can I talk to him? He probably just talks about Sunlight Fake. Zazadan knows Sunlight Fake is on Baron Moor, but why does Zazadan only ever see it in daytime? Because it's scared at night. There's lots of level 80-something enemies around here. Alright, let's rearrange the party to something, better. Something that I know can take on Sunlight Fake, since now we have to do it for him. Let's make it day first. And then we will warp there. He's just right outside Silent Obelisk. Just head west of here. You cannot miss him. And he'll aggro on us, right? I can head right here, and I know he'll show up eventually. Because there's the Officer Wolf. Where is he? Oh, is it foggy? He might not show up when it's foggy. Yeah, I don't see him flying around. And yes, I tried to jump out of the menu. It happens. Is that him in the distance? I think that's just a regular one. Where'd he go? Okay, those will aggro on me. Now, of course, that I want him to show up, he's refusing to show up. There he is! Just had to save and reload, and he just came a-running. Alright, Sunlight Fake, we're a little bit higher level than you now. But I'm still hoping for the best. Okay, could you stop trying to kill me? Thank you, Dunban, for taking aggro eventually. Yeah, your rifle's gonna get hot. Alright, that's good, that's good. 8,700. That was a lot of build-up for that one. Alright, you guys need some encouragement. When their heads are down, they need a little bit of encouragement. Alright, I know we can do this, guys. I know we can do this. Alright, is it time for a chain attack? Oh, I missed that one. He turned on me. Oh, are you serious? I'm waiting for Shadow Eye so I can do it. Alright, wait for him to turn. There we go. Shit. There we go. Chain attack now. Alright, we're going to start with... What do I want to start with? Let's start with the... No, let's start with the air slash. Does that do more damage to a single enemy than a stream edge? I can't remember. I think it does. Pretty powerful. Let's go for the metal blast then.
Do your thing.
Come on, Blossom Dance. Damn it. All right, electric gut buster.
You cannot escape.
No, he cannot escape. And we're going to go for the Monado Buster.
How's this? Almost there. Don't keep it up. Keep your cool. Okay.
Into the Thunder Bullet. Critical against flying monsters. Let's see what this can do. Plus, it's a chain times 5.
This is the power of the... Nice.
All right, 35,000 damage done there. This guy is pretty strong still. All right, we got a Heavy Crush 2 coming in. I'll probably need to do a Monado Shield if I can. Or I could have... No, I don't have anything close to that.
Playtime's over. Try and dodge this. All right. I'm feeling it. Electric Dunban, listen.
Yeah, Dunban, could you take some of my aggro, please?
Dance what we seized our future.
Thank you.
We can definitely do this.
But he's dead. We got him. All right, Sunlight Fake has been killed. We get another treasure chest with his stuff. Another Axe Crest, Black Steel Striker, and Empress Arms. Those Empress Arms should be good for Rhine. Let's head back to the Nopon Refuge, or Nopon, however I'm supposed to say it. Let's head back there and north. If I could point north, that would help. For whatever reason, I thought they would just naturally point me north. Please don't aggro on me. I don't really want to take on the bunny right now. Damn it! Didn't see this guy. Yeah, unfortunately, we're still not high enough level to avoid these guys altogether. We're getting there, though. We'll be close to level 32 soon enough.
Awesome. Guess I gotta try harder. Leave this to me. Fire.
We're getting a lot of affinity. Hopefully it'll add up to getting up to green, which is what I want. We already have enough between Shulk and Sharla to actually see their first heart-to-heart. Which we have actually already seen, now that I think about it. We already saw where it is, they just wouldn't let us look at it because we needed to move further in the plot. But we'll go back and show that off now. We're still pretty early, I would say, in terms of when we could actually see it. This is the first optional session that I've done where we did have access to it after all. It's just a really long optional section. Alright, more bunny ascent wood. That was good. We will need that. So maybe it's good that I'm actually still fighting the bunya, but at the time it still seems a little annoying. Alright, the Mist Rogul hopefully will keep his distance. Alright. Back up to Zazadan. And right now I'm just trying to complete things. Just trying to turn this in. Zazadan, we have done it. We killed Sunlight Fake a second time, I believe. That guy is no fun. Zazadan knew you could do it. There's nobody better than you to protect Zazadan in the whole world. But Zazadan still no feel well. Why does Zazadan still feel bad even though he rests so much? Maybe you should do more things, Zazadan, and stop asking me to do all the work for you. Really strange. But now there are no more danger thanks to you. Zazadan's so grateful. I'm glad everything worked out. Me too. A resounding success. Now Zazadan can rest in safety. You're the best. And we have completed Zazadan Still in Danger. This one's not going to be the last, I bet. Okay. Now the monsters really are all cleared, but Zazadan still doesn't seem well enough. 4,500 gold, 850 experience, swept gauntlets, and HP up 2 as a result.
I'm never gonna give up.
And levels. Ooh, and an art for Shulk. That is very nice, and that's not the right menu for that. He has learned Battle Soul. Sacrifice half of HP to fill talent gauge. Not necessarily my favorite. Not necessarily my favorite, but it has its uses, right? His talent gauge is useful in very certain situations, right? If we're up against a Mechon, maybe taking half of his HP to fill up the Monado gauge is useful, right? In certain situations it works, but ultimately it's half of his HP. So it's a lot. You can level it up and it will lower the cooldown and increase the amount that the talent gauge is filled, but as you can see right now it's just a quarter, so it's not something that I care about too much, but it is the last art that he learns on the normal thing. I don't think it's that big of a spoiler to say that there's going to be more Monado arts, but in terms of what we can do without the Monado, Battle Soul is the last thing that we learn. Should I put Dunban in front? I should put Dunban in front here. Let's actually switch the party around so that Dunban can try to get a little bit more affinity between everybody. Dunban, you are new after all. And even though you've known some of these people their whole lives, you don't have any affinity with them. Zazadan, do you have more things for me? Yeah, no, you did. Zazadan's still worried about something. Zazadan still feel bad. Why Zazadan no get better? That is indeed a problem. Yes, I agree. Maybe Zazadan ill. Zazadan wants you to bring medicine. If no have medicine, Zazadan, do you really feel that bad? Don't you think you should go back to your people? Shall comment on this one. Zazadan no can go. Zazadan feel too ill to go. You're right. Maybe your wound got infected. Zazadan drink Nopon potion, make illness and injury get better. It should be outside of back exit of cave near Nopon merchant camp. Sorry, but Zazadan wants you to find and bring for him. And we get a fetch quest. It's all in the mind. Zazadan is still not well. Get some of the Nopon potion to see if that will heal his injuries. Collect some Nopon potion in the area of Locust Swamp in Satoral Marsh. We recently went there during our little exploring expedition, but for doing this we get 5100 gold, 1000 experience, sweat boots, and an Ether Up 2 gem. Sorry to ask for so many things, but Nopon potion definitely makes Zazadan feel better. Not a problem. Consider it done. Yeah, let's sort this out. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, we're actually probably not going to get into a fight this time. Let's warp out of here. We already went exploring there. He's talking about this right here. So let's head back to the Nopon merchant camp. While I'm here, I might as well try to purchase some more art books. Have I used all the art books that I purchased? I don't think I did. I think there's still one or two. Yeah, one. Peerless. I didn't learn that one yet. All right. It's always good to read all of them before you try to purchase more, because I do rely on that learned not yet learned thing, and if I've purchased them and not used them, it says not yet learned. I should have enough for everything left. Spirit Breath. Blinding Blossom. Yep, that should be it. We are good to go. Let's head out of here. And we're going to head to that little cave that we saw before with the bangs. Hey, a feather leaf! Oh, geez. Like I said, it does spawn during the day. I would recommend finding it at night because the locations that I found will give it to you in a higher percentage at night. There are some people that recommend saving right before you collect a collectible and reloading. That way you can get the thing that you want. I don't recommend that. I find that exhausting, to be honest with you. I like doing it the way that I did it. All right, Blue Gear Shard, a couple of them, and the Nopon Potion. Let's head out of here. We're getting so many levels for very little fighting. We did have to fight Sunlight Fake, though. Let's make sure I'm pointed north and head out of here. Apparently there was a chest I did not Did not grab anything out of. Hopefully no ether bunny there. Hopefully no ether bunny here. Treasure chest though. More bunny ham. Cured bunny. Who knows? It might be good. I don't know. You would definitely have to cure it though. They're using those legs way too much. All right, let's head back up to Zazadan. Let him know the good news. We found your potion. You're lucky I already knew where it was, because that is not necessarily the easiest location based on your description to find. But I knew what you were talking about. Zazadan, I did it. Yeah, Nopon potion. You found it. This makes Zazadan feel better. Now Zazadan have no more bad feeling. Don't worry about it. It was nothing. That's why you're the hero of Colony 9. Are you just flirting with everybody, Charla? You haven't flirted with Shulk yet, but between Rhine and Dunban, you seem to have a thing for tanks. Well, you are a healer. It makes sense, I guess. Well done. Charla, please. It's not as if I did it alone. We all work together. Zazadan's so happy. Take this as thank you. And we have completed It's All in the Mind. The Nopon potion has done the trick. Zazadan is fully recovered. 5,100 gold, 1,000 experience, sweat boots, and an ether up 2 gem.
I'm still good to go.
And another level for Dunban, and he learns an art as well. So let's take a look at his new art. Hopefully it's good. Tempest Kick. Airwaves deal damage, removes enemy buffs after Gale Slash. Do I like that one? I think I do, but I have notes for this for a reason. No, I don't have Tempest Kick here. So no. I have something close. I had to think about it because there's another move he has eventually called Soaring Tempest, but according to my notes, Tempest Kick not necessarily the best, although it can be useful. I'll have to think about that one. But according to my notes, that is not something that I necessarily care about right away. Now, you have another quest for me. Who is the one that actually comments on this one? This one is Dunban. All right. We're ready to go. We're ready here. Zazadan. Oh, it's you again. Thank you for always helping Zazadan much. Now Zazadan feel good like before. Do you know about a thing called Red Pollen Orb? Personally, yes, but let's say no. Could you tell me more? You know no? You can use Red Pollen Orb to make amazing thing. Here, Zazadan, give you one. Try dipping it in Shining Pond. Maybe something good happen. You certainly do seem excited. I would be lying if I said I was not intrigued. Great! Once you see what it make, you want more and more. It's like a drug. Is it really that amazing? I must admit that I have never heard of it before. Zazadan only telling you because he trusts you so much. So you should trust Zazadan. I don't think that's how trust works. You will see amazing thing I want you to make. So now we have a mysterious delicacy. Apparently something amazing will appear if you dip a red pollen orb into the Shining Pond. Investigate dark swamps, Shining Pond in Satoru Marsh. We already went there. There was a reason we went there. 5,800 gold, 1,500 experience, and a pioneer for that. We'll have to figure out what a pioneer is. Considering it doesn't have a second word, maybe it's a weapon. Zazadan knew you accept. This make you Zazadan's friends. Not a problem. Consider it done. If Dunban's helping out, then this will be a walk in the park. I can't let everyone down, can I? Be careful. Don't lose Red Pollen Orb. And then he gives us the Red Pollen Orb. Alright, so, like I said, we found this one before. It's down here. The Shining Pond. Dip the red pollen orb right where I spawn. Like, I don't have to move at all. And since I did, I have to go back. I'll dip the red pollen orb into the water. Something that looks like food has appeared. Let's go back to see Zazadan. And we have received Highmore Caviar. Interesting. I actually do want to look at that one. What is this Highmore caviar? Technically, if it's anything other than sturgeon, you have to specify what it is. Oh, and I also have a lot of arts manuals. Highmore caviar, a rare taste to make you jump. Okay, then we have the Giant's Key, the key to the door behind the throne in Exile Fortress. Once again, like, there's nothing particularly interesting, so I don't mind skipping it, just personally. All right, back to Glowing Obelisk. Let's head up and talk to Zazadan again. We'll see if we actually need to kill any more Bunya. Yeah, level 26 one's no longer aggro, so shouldn't be an issue anymore. But I still need to kill a lot of Bunya, don't I? Part of me says to do it anyway. And this guy still aggroes. He's 27, unfortunately. I thought he was 26. But now that level 26 stuff doesn't aggro anymore, I feel even safer at night. Honestly, it's not the level 80 stuff that worries me. It's getting into a fight with something else and a level 80 shows up. That's the problem at night. Because they don't aggro on me. Not like Rotbart. Alright, back to the Nopon Refuge. Zazadan, how are things going? How was it? Interesting, right? Huh? Not really. Too bad. It looked like you understand how good it is. I really don't get it. I dropped a pollen orb. I don't even know really what a pollen orb is, unless like they mean the like microscopic orb that pollen typically is, and we put it into a pond and we got fish eggs. I don't understand. If you understand, give Zazadan Highmore caviar. If Zazadan tried to go make it, monsters attack him. Zazadan, glad you made it. Don't worry about it. It was nothing. That's right. You'd have done the same for us. Once again, no, he would not, Charla. He is a bad person. He's a bad Nopon. Bad. This is so good. You understand. Zazadan no can't help it if you understand. Highmore caviar came out of the red pollen orb. Zazadan is really happy. For this, we get the 5,800 gold, 1,500 experience, and a pioneer, which is a weapon. Just like I thought, it is unique. We will take a look at that. Well, I'll take a look at that off screen and let you know if I equip it or not. There's the 1,500 more experience. We're already 40% of the way to level 33. Just the way that things work around here. After this, Charla. So, Charla is already in the party. Let's talk to Zazadan again. Zazadan sad. Zazadan have problem. Zazadan no know what to do. You seem troubled. Why don't we ask what's wrong? I'm sure we can help in some way. I thought you might say that. Very well, let's get to the details. You come just in time. Zazadan need to send Highmore caviar. But delivering Nopon no come. Zazadan so worried, Zazadan no know what to do. Then you come talk to Zazadan. Means you want to help, right? It shouldn't be too much work if all we have to do is take it, or will that stuff attract monsters? That no happen. It just a coincidence last time. What? I'm trying to think last time. I don't have any notes that anything was supposed to show up. It's not like he's earnest here. It's just because monsters think Zazadan looks delicious. That simple? We just have to deliver it? He must mean last time he tried to deliver it, not when we got it. Just take Highmore caviar to Nopon called Dedaba. Dedaba live far, far away from Satoral Marsh. Zazadan think you might meet Dedaba. An easy job for you, right? Zazadan be happy if you do. I have to think about where Dedaba is. So, a gift. This is a timed quest as well. But we will definitely finish this in time. A Nopon called Dedaba has asked for some Highmore caviar from Zazadan. Take it to him. Speak to a male Nopon called Dedaba. For this, we get 7,800 gold, 2,500 experience, and Panther bottoms. Zazadan so happy you help. Now Dedaba no be angry at Zazadan. Not a problem. Consider it done. That's right. I'll help you too. I'll help too. Make sure Dedaba get it safe. Oh, make sure Dedaba get it safe. Thank you. Yeah, Dunban didn't say that, although the arrow made it look like he did. And we get the Highmore Caviar back. Hooray. So are they going to tell us where Dedaba is here? No, they don't tell us at all. So we will have to find Dedaba at some point. Now hold on, because we have more work to do. Let me make sure that I have completed everything that I wanted to do here for the time being.